Hi guys, welcome to my videos. So today in this video I'm gonna show you how to apply step by step a visitor visa to Canada in this COVID-19 pandemic. So before I proceed further, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe right now because I regularly upload videos. And if you have any concern, any question, anything that comes in your mind, feel always absolutely free to ask. This is your own channel. Alright guys, so let's proceed. So guys, in front of you I have opened this COVID-19 travel restrictions page. Basically, before I take you to the process, I would like to give you some background that how I have formed the framework of this video. What is the background of this video? Because right now like lot of restrictions are there. So under who can enter Canada, I have all other foreign nationals. So in that I have immediate family member section as well. So first it gives information about citizen PR. Then if you scroll down the page, it has a section about how to unite with an immediate family member who is in Canada temporarily. So in any case, like receiving a travel authorization, like even if you have a travel authorization, that's not enough. You need a travel document. A travel document is going to be a visa stamped on your passport or an ETA based on your country of origin. Alright. So now if you scroll down, here you have, like, let's consider a case for this video in order to explain it in a better way. Like we know that if you have compassionate reason to travel to anybody in Canada, regardless of a temporary resident or permanent resident or citizen, like if you are traveling on a compassionate reason like taking care of a terminally ill person, you are allowed to come provided you get an authorization from PHAC. Okay, and based on that you can come. But that authorization, an authorization from PHAC, is not your travel document. You still need a visa or ETA. So let's consider a case like there is a Canadian permanent resident whose name is John Smith. He is in Canada and he is ill, and he because of his critical ill or whatever you say, an authorization to let his mother Joanna Smith was applied, and Joanna has been granted. Both are Indian citizens. Joanna is in India and John is in Canada. So now Joanna has got the authorization, but she needs to apply for a visa as well so that she can come in this pandemic and she can take care of it. So like we'll follow this instruction. If you need a visa and you haven't applied for one, so click for it. They have given some instructions and that is what we are going to follow. So first of all we need to apply online. So when we fill out the form, purpose of travel, we have to select other, and description, write COVID-19 exactly like this using capital case. So this we need to make sure we do that. And third is show that you meet the travel exemption criteria. That is really important. So if you are outside of US, let's say like she is in India, and for the purpose of this case she has been authorized by PHAC to travel to Canada for a compassionate reason based on John's current health condition. She has been allowed. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to log into her MYCIC account, and then we are going to go through the wizard, and then we are going to fill out the application forms for us. So now I am going to log into MyCIC account. If you don't know how to create one, I have already uploaded the video. I am going to include the link in the description. Go and find out, and from there we are going to go ahead with the wizard. Alright guys, so now let's go through the actual process. Okay, so now I have gone into the MyCIC account of Joanna. Joanna has created it for herself. So she needs to apply to come to Canada. She clicks on it. It asks for a personal reference code that she doesn't have, so she is applying for a visitor visa. So the question, what would you like to do in Canada? So she is going to visit. How long you are planning to stay in Canada? Let's say she is planning to stay for more than 6 months because she is going to take care of John while he recovers, and also post recovery he needs care. So for that she is applying for more than 6 months. Of course it varies case by case. This is just a sample. Joanna is an Indian citizen, so Joanna selects India. Current country of residence, Joanna is in India, so she is going to put India. Do you have a family member who is a Canadian citizen or permanent resident? Yes, John is. Yes. What's date of birth? So let's say John's age first. Let me decide. Let's say 2000. So John is 21 years of age, and for it's 21 too less. Okay, I'll make not too less. People become, but for the purpose, let's say John was born in 1995. Okay, now 21 and 5, 26. Okay, fine. So when John was born in 1995, let's say Joanna was born in 1970. Okay, just a sample date I picked up. 1970. Here you go, and I give her a magical date of birth. 1st January. Next. How have you lived in Canada as a permanent resident or landed immigrant? No. Are you a green card holder? No. Oh. How are you related to your family member? Child. What is your marital status? She is married. What is your province of destination? So let's say she is coming to Ontario. So these are the two possible, three in fact, eligibility to come. So she is applying under this over 6 months. Okay, let's go ahead with this. Continue with the questionnaire. What is the main purpose of your visit? So she selected other. Now it's asking, do you have a job in the country where you currently live? Let's say yes, Joanna works. Do you own a business where you currently live? Let's say no, she does a job. Do you depend on someone for financial support? No. Let's say Joanna does a job, like let's say she is a teacher. Have you traveled to other countries in the previous 10 years? Let's say no. Whatever is applicable in your case. And moreover, like again I say a point, I am not a licensed immigration consultant. So whatever I am doing is to help based on my research, analysis and understanding. But if you are taking any content out of this video, or if you are following this video for anything, you are doing it at your own risk, because I will not be able to help you out in case of any adverse outcome that comes out of the video. Anyway, let's proceed. Are you accompanying a family member that has a status in Canada? Recently, yes. Have you ever committed, arrested for criminal offense? No. Just a sample. Have you medical exam performed last 12 months? Let's say no. Do you want to submit an application for family member? No. Let's say Joanna is traveling alone. Let's say John has a father, Peter Smith, but Peter is not traveling. Are you giving someone access to your application? No. Whatever is applicable in your case. In past 10 years, have you given fingerprinting? No. Like let's say some urgency came in the family, so that is why. There are fees associated with application. Yes. Are you able to make digital copy? Yes, he can. Will you be paying? Yes, she will. Now you can review all the answers. Any changes required you can do, and click on continue, and the system is going to populate your checklist shortly. And here comes the checklist. Okay, some are mandatory and some are not. Okay, now it's very important to fill out the forms okay, so now let's proceed with this. So it's very important to fill the form using the instructions given here. Okay, and it also says like what you need to include. So in her case, include the authorization letter you got from PHS. Of course, this doesn't mean that you will be granted the application. All right. Okay. So now let's go through this document one by one. Alright, so the form is open. Use your unique client identifier. So she doesn't have a unique client identifier, so she doesn't have to, and this is not a mandatory field. She is applying for the first time. I won't say English. Visa requested. She needs a visitor visa. Full name. Okay, it should match your travel documents. So in this case, passport. So I'm entering the details of Joanna, who is going to visit her son John. Have you used any other name? Let's say no. What was available in this case? She's a female, and let's say she was born in 1970. 0101. Place of birth, you can always check your passport, and my suggestion is write exactly how it is written there. India. Citizenship, India. Current country, she is in India. Status, she is a citizen. Previous countries or territories. During the past 5 years, have you lived in any country or territory other than your country of citizenship or your current country or territory of resident indicated above for more than 6 months? No, she has never been to any country. Country or territory we are applying same as country or territory of residence. Yes, she is applying from India. Your current marital status, she is married. If married, or provide the date. So let's say John was born in 1995, so she was married in 1993. Let's say on 1st Jan. Wow, good date. First New Year. Provide the name of your current spouse. So let's say John's father name is Peter Smith. Have you previously been married? No. Languages. She is in India. She is from India. So let's say her native language is Hindi. Perfect. Are you able to communicate in English? French, she can do it in English. Have you taken a test? No. Passport. So she has a passport. Sample. It has been issued in India. Issue date. So typical Indian passport, valid for 10 years. So just sample, guys. National ID document. So when I applied for the very first time for my Canadian visa, this question is asked in other documents also. I selected yes, and I provided my PAN card details, and it was accepted. But I know in India there are other documents also, and I think in other countries also that you can use. So I'm just writing a sample. Let's say it was issued in India. These fields are not mandatory, but still I'll write let's say 92 10 01. Oh, I've done a typo here. And for a PAN card there is no expiry date, so I'll leave it blank. Are you a permanent resident of US with green card? No. Contact information, current mailing address. So I'm just writing just a sample address I'm creating. I don't even know if it exists or not. New Delhi Street, city, town, New Delhi, country India, postal code in India, I think 6 digit. Okay, district, I think it comes as Delhi. My geography is not strong. Residential address same as mailing address, yes. Telephone number, let's say she has Indian phone numbers, she has a cellular number, so the country code is gonna be 91, 10 digits, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sample, guys. Telephone number other, yes. Let's say she has a residence number as well. Country code is again gonna be 91, number 9. Okay, perfect. Email address, let's say I'm not gonna put my email address, so I'm gonna say Joanna, right. Sample, guys, Joanna.com. Okay, this is important. Now here comes detail of visit to Canada. They have clearly described this, that use other, and for this reason they have written clearly purpose of travel other and description COVID-19 exactly like this. You must use capital letters, so make sure you do that. Okay, indicate how long. So let's say we are in Jan. Let's say she is traveling on Feb, so Feb 25, and she's planning to return by December that year, December 28. Funds available, let's say I'm writing 100,000. Name of address person, okay. So name, she's gonna visit John Smith. Relation to me, so you can say child, son, whatever. Address in Canada, so I'm just writing one sample address, 1 Toronto Street, Toronto, Ontario. Just sample, I don't even know if it exists or not. Oh. Okay, education. Have you had any post-secondary education? Yes. So let's say she completed her education in 1991, 18 plus 3, yeah. So she did from 1988, 06 to 1981. I'm not good in cooking up stories, but I'm doing it for this purpose of video. Field of study, let's say Bachelor's of Science. School name, let's say New Delhi School. City, town, New Delhi. Country or territory, okay, country India. Okay, employment, okay, give your employment over past 10 years. So 2021, indicating if you have any hospital. Do not leave gaps. If retired, not working, studying, please indicate. If you are retired, provide 10 years. So let's say she is continuously working, so let's say 2011 01 till 2. So this is her current job. So a lot of people would say why they need to write 2. Well, in my applications I have written, and then I have explained also in my letter, so that is why I never had any problem. Current activity, occupation, teacher, company, employer, facilitator, New Delhi School, city, town, let's say New Delhi, country India. Okay, fine. Background information. Within past 2 years, have you or family member had tuberculosis? No. Any physical mental disorder? No. Have you ever remained beyond the validity of your state or attended school without authorization? No. Have you ever refused visa, work permit? No. Have you previously been applied to enter to remain in Canada? No. This is our first application, but filled as per your case, not what you are saying here. Have you ever committed, been arrested? No. Did you serve in any military, militia? No. Are you or have you ever been a member or associated with any political party plan? No. Have you ever witnessed party ill treatment? No. Signature. Do you consent to be contacted? Yes. You can pick a date here. Let's say today's date if I pick here. Okay. Now for online application, you don't need to print and sign, because you sign electronically your whole application at the end. So you need to run the validation, and validation is just going to verify like filling all the mandatory fields and some other validation, but you need to check it once before you actually upload in the application. So right now I'm going to save this form. So I uploaded the saved form and it has been accepted. Coming back, still I need to go through these mandatory fields. So I'm just gonna upload some sample documents like passport. Now here in the invitation letter, I would suggest you attach that PHAC authorization and any other document, because you have a size limit. So within that, whatever you want to apply, like you can even upload a letter from the doctor, although you have got the PHAC from Dr. John's letter, and any other thing that's going to provide a lot of values to your case. So that you can upload. I'm just going to upload a sample letter here. But yes, that letter from PHAC in this case is required, because that we have seen in the description from IRCC. Other things, if you want to attach, feel free to attach. Okay, I just uploaded sample proof of financial support, like any funds that you have, and especially the funds that John have, like when you coming to kind of, or in other terms, funds that is readily available to you in Canada. Like if John has good bank balance, he's getting salary, whatever, all those things you need to attach. Like when I invited my parents, I attached my salary slips, my letter, everything, and it was absolutely fine and it went through. For photograph, click here that for temp resident there are specifications, so always you need to meet that, and then you need to follow. Alright. Next is proof of relationship. So in this case, like this is parent-child relationship. So John's passport, because in Indian passport you have parent's name and birth certificate, and any other thing that you want to attach, you can attach. Now this is family information form. Okay, type of application. So this is visitor. Complete all names in English and in your native language. Include all family members even if they are not accompanying you. If you need more space for any section, print out. Okay, yeah. So Joanna is filling up. So this is gonna be with respect to Joanna. Okay. So I have already uploaded a video about how to do this 5645 form. So that I am including as a link in the description. You can go ahead with that, and that would really help you, so that you can use to fill it up. Alright. So the moment you complete all the mandatory documents, you get the next screen. And because Joanna also needs biometrics, so biometric fee is also included. Now these two are not mandatory, scheduled one and client information form, but I strongly recommend that you go for it, because that is how you can see the things working out in your favor. Because I mean, it's not required, but based on my experience, it adds a lot of values. Of course I could be wrong, that is why I said you see, but don't take it in the wrong way. Like it's not mandatory, but I strongly recommend, because why I would not fill a form although it's optional. So I would recommend fill 5257. Client information is a good opportunity. Like you explain your case to the case officer, and it should make sense. Always review it. So, and always make good language, like don't make grammatical mistakes. All this is just my understanding, and then you upload it. But anyway, I have I'm going to include a link for 5257 that you go and check it. That you can check how to fill this up. And client information letter, I have made some samples, but it varies in every case, so you can write it. So next, when you click, this is the moment when you actually sign it. So you click on I agree, you put your name, first name, last name, and that acts like your signature, and you answer a security question and you sign it. And then in the next step you pay the fee. So that definitely I'm not gonna do because this is a sample video, but I have tried to cover all the aspects of this video, and I would really like to get your feedback and anything that comes in your mind. Thanks for watching this, guys.